What are we doing? Welcome, Lorraine Eyes of Amber Golden Waves. Dame Celestine, welcome, Queen of the Constellation Stars. It's just the two of you today, really. It's just the two of you. Weather is crazy. You thought a house was going to fall on you, like the Wizard of Oz. Like the Wizard of Oz. Welcome, Chrissy X. Fares. Hey, hey, hey. And the rabbit. And the rabbit. Always the rabbit. What are you two up to? Thursday. Maybe you're off tomorrow. That'd be nice. That would be nice. It is nice.
Fucking liar! You fucking manipulator!
Don't wear that outfit again.
I get it basic every minute. You fucking asshole! You fucking liar! You fucking manipulator!
Don't wear that outfit again.
I get it basic every minute.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Is there a wind advisory? Really? Oh my God. What's going on? Peter. Are you gonna get that motherfucker? Oh my God. Are you gonna get that motherfucker? You hear that shit? And then we gotta listen to Detective Lake give his diatribe about being in the Marines for 7 years and how he really believes in the Constitution. Yeah, instead of getting on with the interview, we have to hear about his philosophy about America. America. Yeah. Fucking bulbous idiots. I hate these people. You realize that? You're gonna get the motherfucker, aren't you? Come on, hey, Peter. Mary Poppins shit. Oh, yeah? What was she doing at the gas station? Translucent. Was she at the gas station? Was she at the 76er? Anyway, man. Quick break. I'll make the first. Well, we got to get past Joe Lake's love of America, except when there's certain rules that are tough. When it comes to the Constitution. Fucking bullshit. Idiots. Should have stayed in the fucking Marines. Just because you join the military doesn't make you a smart person. Okay. This means you made it through basic training. And didn't get killed. Oh, dear. Doesn't mean you're actually a genius or a smart girl. Wow, wow, wow. I'm thing 2, not 42. I'm thing 2. Couldn't kill him the week after, because goddamn parents' weekend. Had to wait an extra week. Especially, I had to get Kaylee there. So anyway. Had to get Kaylee there. Yes, indeed. It's not too windy. Yeah, nice little breeze. It's not too hot. It's actually nice out. Not terribly warm. Nice. Not sweltering hot or nothing like that. Oh, God, do we have to? Mr. Peter Part 2, Act 2. I'm going to have to fast forward some of the beginning here, guys, because I don't want to hear Detective Late's philosophy about anything. But here we are. Are you going to get this motherfucker?
Right, but you guys have no doubt that you're going to get this motherfucker.
Hey. Hey, Bulbous. Watch your language.
Keep in mind,
real tough guy.
I mean, it's a good thing. It really is. I mean, I'm a person. I believe in the Constitution. I served after college. I served 8 years in the Marines.
Uh-huh.
I love our nation. I love our culture.
Here we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Here we go.
So,
Who cares?
I love the fact that
Who cares?
we have our balance in our government. And I love the
Balance
fact that
in
the government kind of has rules, right? Unlike other nations. But sometimes those rules are very tough. Especially
Yeah.
when you're the person working within those rules.
Yeah.
You can't just go out and violate people's rights. And I fully agree with that. And I acknowledge that. And it takes time to get warrants. It takes time to follow up on these. It takes time to process physical evidence.
Oh, what's this?
So
12-5.
that and a lot of that's just kind of high level. Unfortunately, I can't go into nuts and bolts with you because again, I can't change your knowledge base. But does that help at all?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Feels a lot better.
Like I said, we've spoken to thousands of people.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
We're getting there, but definitely, it's not an easy case by no means.
No, yeah.
You did not speak to 1,000 people. I'm telling you right now. You didn't speak to 1,000 people. You spoke to maybe 100. And even that, or 200, let's just say, at the most. And in that discussion of 200, you didn't probe anybody. You didn't ask hard questions of the interviews that I saw, especially of your suspects. Your documents are horrible. The minute an interview starts getting interesting, you end the interviews, ISP. So, first of all, guys, they did not interview 1,000 fucking... That's a lot of people. There's no way they interviewed 1,000 people, guys. And if that's not... No, there's no way. They may have gotten 1,000 tips, or 2,000 tips, but there's no way they interviewed them. Are you kidding me? You saw what they did with these interviews. You think they're going to do 1,000 of these? Are you kidding? They could barely do 100 of these. And they're just horrible. We're not, first of all, nobody has ever been interrogated that we saw. Nobody has ever been interrogated. Maybe the closest was Jack DeCoeur in his second interview. Maybe they came, but that wasn't even an interrogation, really. It was just like, well, did you kill her or not? He's like, No, I didn't kill her. And then they dropped it. They dropped it. They didn't probe any further after that. So, yeah, these are not real homicide detectives. I don't care. I don't care if this guy spent 20 years in the fight. He is not a homicide detective. He may think he is in his mind, but again, real homicide detectives are laughing. They're laughing at people like that. They're laughing. You don't even know how to conduct a fucking interview with a suspect. Potential suspect. And guess what? All these people are potential suspects. All of them. They're all potential suspects. And a good homicide detective that is going to tell you that right up front. Everybody that walks into your interior or you're on the phone with, they're a suspect. Yeah. But not Joe Lake. Not these idiots. Seriously. Well, how many interviews have you and I seen now? Did they, how about this? Did they interview all the people at that other fraternity house, the ARG or AGR, whatever the fuck it is? Did they interview all those people at that frat house? No, I doubt it. No. My guess is they interviewed approximately 150 people in total. That's my guess. Tops. There's no way these people interviewed 1,000 separate people. No, I cannot believe that. No way. Should they? Yes, probably. They should have maybe interviewed. I mean, 1,000 people is a lot of people. I don't care. That's a lot. We're talking like government conspiracy kind of shit here if we're interviewing that many people. I mean, think about it. They didn't interview that many people. That's like somebody trying to, like, off the president. You know, somebody kills the president. Yeah, you're probably going to be talking to 1,000 people at that point. But not with a case like that. I'm sorry, but 1,000. Let's not exaggerate here. You may have gotten 1,000 tips. But, no. Correct me if I'm wrong. 1,000 is a lot of people, guys. Think about it. Right? Or am I being delusional here on this? Think about interviewing 1,000 people. It's a lot of people, guys. Not in this case. Again, 200 tops. If that. He can say whatever he wants to say. He's already exaggerating. Mr. Lake is already exaggerating to Peter here. He's already exaggerating. So he might as well exaggerate even more. You know. Anyway, this is completely unnecessary. Anyway, just saying it's unnecessary. He could have just said to this kid, "No, I can't give you really much information. All I can say is that we have leads and we're following up with the leads as best as possible. You know, and we're getting there." That's all you have to say. You don't have to say, "Well, I believe in the Constitution. I spent 7 years in the Marine Corps." Who cares? That's just you wanting to hear yourself talk about yourself. Who cares? Mr. Lake, bulbous creation. No wonder you wound up in Idaho. You prick. No wonder you found yourself there. I'm in America. America. Yeah, funny him talking about rules and following rules in constitutional rights. Funny how he mentioned that. If you're hitting 1,000 people you're interviewing, I think you stumbled upon a political conspiracy if you're interviewing that many people. Yeah. Like, well, not even that, let's say somebody offs the president. Well, yeah. With that level of, you're probably going to be interviewing 1,000 people. even if they're completely irrelevant, it may be 1,000 with somebody like that, somebody high level. Maybe, yeah. But not this. This is a homicide case. We're not bumping off world leaders here. Or even so, just saying. That's like somebody assassinating the Pope, and being like, not knowing who did it. Yeah, I think 1,000 people maybe in that scenario, sure. All right. Anyway, let's see. Steal myself here. This comes from Connor, of course, Mr. Connor. I always try to give Connor credit, whether verbally or in the description. Well, yeah, Connor, All right, here we are. Let's get through this. May have to fast forward this junk, some of it. Got my pen ready.
On family background.
Got the pen ready.
Family members. Newest parents, sibling, girlfriend.
Peter!
Yeah. I had the opportunity to sit down with them the other night. Great people.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
That same day I helped him move out and stuff out of his apartment.
Okay.
His apartment was over here. You know that dentist office is right here?
Mm-hmm.
Close right here. I think he's across the street from that.
Uh-huh.
Helped move out of that, and then...
Yeah, we went into his apartment.
Yeah. They probably didn't find anything.
No, and
Apartment.
to me, you tell me, it looked like he never slept there.
He didn't.
Okay.
He didn't ever sleep there.
I mean, it looks
He
like...
slept there like 4 times the whole semester.
Yeah, he had 2 beds in there, right? And
2 beds?
Both of them looked like they were somewhat made. I mean, they were made.
Yeah.
But I would almost call it a sterile environment.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He never was there, ever.
So if he wasn't there, where was he?
He was always at Xana's apartment and stayed there every night, pretty much.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If he wasn't there at Xana's apartment, would he stay over at the frat?
He would never not stay at Xana's, as far as I know.
Okay.
Yeah, he would never pass out at the fraternity ever, I don't think.
Okay.
Not that I know of. He never went in my room. He would always get walked home, or which was Xana's. But,
I gotcha.
Uh-huh.
What year are you? Okay. So at the frat...
Why'd they block that out?
I lived with one other guy, but...
Welcome, Mantra. Hello,
So, yeah,
hello.
yeah, 2
Man, yeah.
Good to see you.
Versus 4,
Welcome,
6.
Dame Sophia,
They-
Queen of Wisdom.
6 mans.
Okay.
Welcome, love.
Another thing-
Peter!
You guys know that Ethan's not a freshman, right? I
Yeah.
keep saying that. Ethan's a freshman.
Yes, we know all that.
Okay.
We've tried to correct them. They were unwilling to make changes. That's fine, because they don't want to act like they don't know.
Yeah. Like the
I-
university's
truly.
the one that's putting that.
We have their full academic records. We have everything.
Yeah, he's a sophomore. He was a sophomore.
Yeah. That's on them.
Yeah.
We can only provide them information if they want to correct themselves. They can correct themselves, but what happens when they correct themselves?
They look bad.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it causes doubt, and then they start losing viewership, and when they lose viewership, they lose marketing capital, right? And it goes on and on.
Who are you talking about? The university? We're talking about the university, right?
Have you ever been to the
What are you talking about?
student's place?
I have. They keep saying they want to bring me up during break, but I haven't been there before, no.
It's shaping.
Did Ethan ever go down to your folks'
Nope, he was going to do that this break. He was going to come down and visit, but yeah.
That would have been pretty cool for him.
Yeah, it would have been sick. Going to do that. And come get a change of scenery. Work a few days down there.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. It does the mind and body good.
Oh, dear.
Get on the back of a horse. It's like a different type of therapy.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, oh, sure.
Quality, positive, negative. Ethan's relationship, strengths, bonds. Surrounded by love.
Right.
Hardly ever had arguments. Kind of goofy. quick to laugh.
Super
Goofy.
So,
Goofy.
obviously, things I'm gonna
Disney.
do,
Goofy.
Right? I understand. Really gregarious guy.
Mm.
He kind of be the center of attention.
Oh, yeah.
Unwantingly, not unwillingly, but unwantingly. It sounds like the people I've spoken with and thus.
Oh, God.
He just kind of had a way of.
Big goofy guy. Big goofy smile.
Which is pretty cool.
He was a goofy guy. $34, asshole.
I'm going to queue up on this one. So.
It was about $34.
We all have conflicts. We all have.
Oh, we all have
sometimes it's with siblings. Sometimes it's with friends. Whatever. I know that people got kicked out of parties out of their house, out of Xana's house periodically.
Welcome, Ashley, bro.
If there were an argument, how would Ethan handle that?
He wouldn't yell. That's for one thing. He'd keep his voice, the bass in his voice would be low. Be real with them, and yeah.
You ever observe any of that?
No, I've kicked people out of parties because I'm not afraid to be a dick, but he's kind of doesn't want to. He doesn't like altercation, so I really haven't seen that. I was going to say something before. It'll come back. Damn it.
Talking about altercations, kind of.
No, just before that. It wasn't anything big.
My wonderful memory.
Well, here's the interesting thing: is sometimes even the smallest things help us.
Yeah.
solve
Yeah.
things.
So.
Like confrontation.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
He doesn't like confrontation because he likes his image and like how he's viewed by other people, which is how a lot of people are. I know I'm that way, but not as much as he was. Like he didn't like being a dick to people, being rude, mean,
Right.
kicking them out of the party type deal.
Yeah. Okay. All
And
right.
when he was in the wrong, he would admit it. He wouldn't like argue with it about it.
Okay.
He knew he was in the wrong, that type of thing.
That's pretty big,
Yeah.
especially if someone who's 20,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know if he had any beefs or any bad blood with anyone?
Oh, here's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
I was gonna
alright.
say like he and his brother.
Uh-huh. Good. Seems like an economics class, doesn't it? Yeah, boring as hell.
Okay.
Okay, good to know what we asked there. Thanks, Moscow or Idaho State.
Super minor, yeah.
Super minor arguments.
Not anything we didn't do.
Do you have any siblings?
Still talking about siblings that we're gonna block out. Good to know this. Idaho. I believe in the Constitution,
Okay.
but I'm gonna redact everything. Yeah. Fuck you. Freedom of the press? Fuck you. I believe in the Constitution, but I'm gonna redact everything that's important here. Right, Idaho State. I think you're more communist than you are.
That same sense of responsibility.
Sound more like a communist state.
Leader of the trio.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Hey, Detective Lake, do you know you serve a communist state?
Most mature.
Nah, you moron. You're all fucking bulbous idiots. That's why I hate your guts. You all think you know what's right. You're funny. You're funny. You're very funny. Everybody's funny. Now you funny too. Jim Bob, DB, Buck and Bulls. Bulbous. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! My parents are ranchers. Fuck you. Fuck you. You think these people are going to solve this case for the next 10 years? without cheating? Are you kidding? Well, the FBI helped them there. Yeah. Imagine if the FBI didn't step in here and take over that DNA. Then what? Then what are we going to do? They fired Othram Laboratories. Well, What are we going to do now? If the FBI didn't step in and they didn't, send it all this to the FBI after they got rid of Othram, well, what would they have done? What kind of case would they have had? They would have had to go back to the four brothers, maybe. I don't know. Nah, we don't want to go back to the four brothers. We don't want to do that because there's something within those four brothers that's probably the killer. Maybe all four of them, probably. Anyway, we're not going to do that. Yeah, what happened to those four brothers? Yeah, so you got Detective Lake. So you really want to ask these idiots, hey, didn't you have other DNA you didn't do anything with? You fucking pricks. Yeah. I like that. How would a good upstanding Marine like Detective Lake answer a question like that? Hey, how comes your ISP didn't follow up on any, how comes your labs didn't follow up on the other DNA? Whatever. I don't know. I don't think they ever published the last name. Welcome, Busted Flush. I don't think they ever published the name. Yeah. They supposedly talked to one of the brothers, and one of the brothers said they didn't want anything to do with the case. And after that, I don't think anybody knows exactly what happened to these characters after that. We don't know. We don't know. Don't know. They could have fallen off the face of the earth for all. They could have. Who knows? We don't know what their alibis are. We don't have any of their alibis. Where were you on the night of the murders? Hey, four brothers? Hey, where were you guys on the night of the murder? We don't have that. We don't know. It's more like, it sounds very much like, oh, okay, well, hey, if we need to talk to you later, maybe we'll call you. It kind of sounds like that. And apparently they didn't need to call him again. Because they got Mr. Kohlberger. They decided to go with Mr. Kohlberger. Yeah. And that's when the FBI took over the DNA from Othram Laboratories. And instead of cultivating all those DNA profiles, they only decided to stick with one. And that was Mr. Kohlberger's. That's the way it is. Welcome, Mrs. John. That is the truth. That is the truth, as far as what we know happened. They didn't bother with the other profiles, and they certainly didn't put any of the other profiles into CODIS. None of the other profiles ended up in CODIS. They just happened to pick the right profile. Well, this is the early show. Act 2, Peter, the piper who has a terrible poor memory. Even though you're my best friendo, you're not my friendo. Capiche? You're not my friendo. You say you're my friend, but you're not. Hello, friendo. Oh my God, you're in for a real treat today. Sometimes the early shows are crazier than the late one. Well, Master Nature is a little more coherent during the early show. Once we get into the late show, the coherence just fades away. Fades away. And then you sit there and laugh. You laugh, but that's okay. Like, this guy's a fucking moron. I can't believe I'm watching this shit. No. My garden doesn't do that. Act 2. Peter the Roman. Peter Romanus. Peter the Roman. You remember Peter Romanus, don't you? Peter Romanus? You remember him, do you? Well, you will. Eventually. Right? You remember Peter the Roman. Not yet. Not yet. But you will. Peter the Roman. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, just caught a bit. Wait a minute. Wait a cotton picking minute, Mrs. John. Wait a cotton picking minute, Mrs. John.
You fucking asshole! You fucking liar! You fucking manipulator!
Don't wear that outfit again.
You fucking asshole!
Oh my. Who's that? Oh, it's getting hot now, baby. Oh, it all makes sense in the end. Trust me. Somewhere. Now, what happened here? Oh, yeah, sorry, guys. We're still redacted. Oh, here we go.
We don't know of Ethan getting in any trouble, being arrested, having court involvement, anything like that. From what I understand, because that was one of the first things I asked, is how many times has law enforcement been called to that residence? It sounds like you got called there a few times for parties.
The residence they were killed at?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You mean that residence? Yeah, that.
Yeah, it sounds like everyone generally runs out the
Just
back
saying.
and scatters.
Or just stays in the house, yeah.
Yeah, right. Staying out.
It's true. When I was in college, I rented out caggers.
Yeah,
Idiot.
One of the guys told me about that.
And so I get it. I truly do.
Yeah.
That's why I said the only thing I care about is finding the person.
Let's get on with it. What are your questions?
We all had youthful indiscretions. Right?
Yes, we did. We all murdered our friends.
Describes Ethan
No,
as
we didn't.
personality, bubbly.
Big goofy guy.
Love being around him. Pardon me. Very personable.
He's a big goofy guy. He's a big walking teddy bear. Remember, unless if you owes you money, then he's a prick. Right? He's a prick. Right, Hunter Johnson?
How was he in the frat?
He was a
I know
prick.
There can be some.
Yeah, no, he was
He was a prick.
he was not allowed to live in the house because of his grades. Back-to-back semesters, he had GPA below 2.7.
You're not asked out, White Rabbit. What are you talking about?
That deficient. So
She was consoling Dylan. Doesn't it seem like that?
in the house
It's
the next
okay,
semester.
Dylan. Don't be upset.
That's why he was
Don't
living
freak
alone
out and kill
in
us.
this apartment. And so he was still a member, though. Like, he was still invited to all of our stuff.
Yes. He just couldn't live in a house. Right.
Is that part of the national rules?
Yes.
Yeah.
We have national rules.
And
Like a
it's,
cult.
adjusted by our house bylaws, too.
We call them bylaws and laws.
Do you hold a position with the frat?
I'm the...
I am the goat killer. I like to kill goats. That's my job. Don't hold it against me. I sort glass.
Did Ethan hold any positions?
And now, I know it by heart. Oh my God. God, and you're cruel today. You wanted the best, you got the best. Well, that's not asking for a whole lot, I don't think. But, yeah. Like, you can ask for more, I guess. But, oh my God. Guys, if you don't hate me now, you're gonna hate me even more now. Well, you know you're gonna hate me. Here we go. Here. Watch this. Watch this shit.
I short class. That's my job. I learned both. And now I know it by heart.
This is John.
I know it by heart. I short class. That's my job. I learned both.
This is John. Where you at?
Now I know it by heart. Now I know it by heart. I short class. That's my job. I learned both. And now I know it by heart. Now I know it by heart. I short class. That's my job.
Oh my Lord. I don't get it with you. Now, this is the real commercial, guys. Come on. This is the real commercial.
Clear class here. Green there. Round there. I short class. That's my job. I learned the job slow. And now I know it by heart.
He earns money. He pays taxes. He's just like you. ARC, the Association for Retarded Citizens.
Don't throw us away.
All right. Now let me think about this, Mrs. John. Welcome. See, I think no, I'm okay with the decision of right to the Tower of London with that one. But anyway, that's just me, CB and Mantra. That's just me. Now, other people would have moral problem with that. I personally would not. I would say Tower of London, a piece of bread every morning, maybe a piece of chicken at night, but that's it. And some water, but that's all. That's all I'll give that. Oh my, yeah.
Hey, Tyrone, you sound worse than me actually sometimes with your hatred of people.
Hey, that's how I grew up, Stanley.
Well, yeah, that's how I grew up too. So we're no different, you and I. All right.
Yeah, we way different, Stanley. I don't like feed people to alligators and shit. Okay, yeah, just saying. That's your thing. Now,
Well, I know you had a fascination with pushing your former master into the bog and watching him drown.
hey, I did not push my former master in the fucking bog and drown, okay? Let's not even start that again, Stanley. You know I didn't do that.
You're just like me. Yeah. Don't throw me away, Tyrone.
I love you.
That goes for the garden, too.
All right.
Remember, as above, so below.
All right.
Like when you're trying to do a pizza review and the fucking homeless people, look, you're trying to do a pizza review, right? And then like you just happen to pick the wrong spot because then you get 17 fucking homeless people walk up to you. They see you have a big pizza box in front of you and they're like, can I have a slice of pizza? I mean, well, what are you gonna do in that situation?
All right. I love you. It's a moral dilemma, isn't it? First of all, you're thinking to yourself, Christ, I don't want to I have to give these fucking people a slice of fucking pizza. Where do they even come from? They're like fucking seagulls. Anyway, I love you. But think about that. Seagulls. I don't know. Like the minute you drop a piece of fucking like bread on the boardwalk, you got fucking seagulls up your ass. Or pelicans. What are they? Are they pelicans or are they still the seagulls, right? Oh, yeah. It's the last time I'm fucking reviewing pizza in fucking like, I don't know, Compton, wherever. Shit. I picked the wrong area. Yo, blood, can I have a slice of that pizza? You know what I'm talking about? Like, yo, blood, hey, that pizza looking pretty good. hey, do you mind have a slice when you review your pizza? I mean, like, fucking hell. Why did I end up in Why did I pick Compton for this shit? Duh. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was just me. Then you feel obliged to give a slice of people to the people coming up and asking for it. Now you feel obliged to give a slice because, well, you're not a bad person, right? They hook you. That's the problem with that shit. They hook you. They make you try to feel like bad. That's how they get you. Right? They prey on your good Samaritan vibes. That's what happens. Just saying. That's how people sometimes get themselves into trouble, too, by the way. Unknowingly and unwittingly and unerringly. But sometimes that gets them into trouble. Perhaps Nancy Guthrie, for instance. But then again, Nancy Guthrie is not opening the door at 2 o'clock in the morning for somebody she doesn't know. But she did open that door. She opened that door. I don't think anybody broke in. I think she opened that fucking front door. And I think they took her right there and they bashed her over the head with a flashlight or something they had. And off she went. And then what they did was, once they got her out of there, they propped the back doors open of her house and they took the shit out from the back, the other team. That's what happened with Miss Guthrie. Yeah. Just saying. And we're going to revisit that, and we're going to listen to more FBI idiots' theories about what happened, and guess what? Ours is going to sound very, very plausible compared to those schmucks. Remember, I said, hey, if you're going to write a book about the Idaho 4, please consult me first, because I can guarantee if I read your manuscript, I will guarantee that I'm going to find mistakes that you made. Just saying. So, again, Mr. Whitcomb, I know you're making money on this shit, which, hey, that's a good point. He is making money off of this. So he can't forget that. So that's a good point. Yeah, you publish a book that seem to do well. Yeah, so you got to consider that. Maybe that's not his only motivation, but it is part of it. I mean, it is. It is. It's just like Stacy Chapin's motivation to make money as well. See? Stacy Chapin, she also had the motivation to make money off a book, like her dead son's book. Yeah, don't forget that either. So, yeah, a lot of motivations here for money, not just outside perspectives, but within the families themselves, as we know. So we can't forget that either. Stacy Chapin just as greedy, perhaps, even more. Beware of Mrs. Chapin. We haven't heard too much about the civil case. That's coming along. The civil case is coming along. One of the greatest. Hey, if this is going to proceed to court, I want to see Mrs. Chapin dead center in that courtroom every single day. Why? Because it was filed in her hometown. She's the one that made that so. She wanted it filed in her county, in her hometown, and everybody followed suit. So I want to see her fucking ass in court every single fucking day, Mrs. Chapin. Why? Because you didn't do it you didn't do it for the Idaho 4. You didn't do it for the Idaho 4. You cunt. Sorry, that's the English vernacular. She didn't do it for her son. Remember? She did not do that for her son. She wasn't in court for her son at all. Remember? Mrs. Chapin, you are not in court for your son.
That says a lot. And then you have the nerve to go to crime cons, just like the Goncalves family. You're all fucked up in the heads. You know that. All of you. They're all fucked up in the head. I don't think they know what their priorities are exactly half the time. Is it to make money? Or is it to pretend I give a shit about what happened here? I don't know. But anyway, the point is, I want to see Mrs. Chapin's fucking ass in that courtroom every day when it comes to that civil suit. I want to see her in court every single day, and I don't want to hear any excuses from Mrs. Chapin going forward, because she made a lot of excuses when it came to Ethan and the Idaho 4 trial. Yeah. Remember, we're the greatest. Don't forget what Mrs. Chapin did here. Now, at first, it was published that there was going to be $400 million lawsuit. However, that was how do I put this? That was no longer published. That was they say it was taken out. No, it wasn't taken out. It was the monetary damages was removed was removed. Let's just put it that way. So at first it was $400 million. But then after a period of time, that was removed in terms of the amount of money that these families were going to. That was removed. So we don't know. As far as I know at this point, it could be wrong. Something could have changed. But as far as we know, we don't know how much exactly they're suing for at this point. It was $400 million, $100 million apiece for the families. That was original. But then that disappeared. So I don't know exactly. We don't know it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we know exactly how much they're suing for at this point. Could be wrong, but I think I'm not wrong on that. Welcome, Dame Athos, Queen of the Mountain Garden, the Rock of the Garden. By the way, a mountain is a rock, right? Right. Wonder why I called you the Mountain of the Garden. Welcome. So, yeah. When it comes to making money, some families chose to make money. Some families, they didn't until we got to this civil lawsuit. But those two families that decided to make money from the jump, we know, were the Goncalves and the Chapins. Those were the two families from the jump who wanted to make money. I mean, listen, I got to support my casino trips somehow here, guys. I mean, I do like going to the casino a lot. And sometimes I need a little extra cash. Just saying. To wear those gold rings and those gold necklaces. Yeah. Mama requires a certain amount of money here, baby. Yes, she does. Steve. Even though I'm a Stepford wife. I am a Stepford wife. Like, oh my God, what do you mean the dog was skinned alive? That's so crazy. Hey, can we go to the casino this weekend? Yeah, that's Christy Gonzalez, by the way, guys. Hey, if you're ever wondering what this is Christy Gonzalez, guys. Oh my God, did you hear the neighbor's cat? He was struck by lightning and his body blew up. And it was on fire for like an hour. Can you believe that? Hey, by the way, I'm going to go to the casino tomorrow. Wish me luck.
That's Christy Gonzalez, guys. Yeah, seriously. Welcome, Stono Podcast. Welcome, Jules O'Mara. But that is Christy. Go look at her Facebook.
Hey guys, can you believe I found the jacket that Kaylee was wearing the night that she was murdered? Oh my god, guys, let me show it to you.
So she proceeds to show the shit to you like a fucking ghoul, right? But then she'll throw this in.
Hey, next week we're gonna go out and visit some family. I'm gonna go to the casino and probably play some dice.
Like, oops.
Hey guys, I found a peanuts that my kid was eating before her face was bashed in. Hey, by the way, guys, I'm gonna go to the casino tomorrow.
Wish me luck. Me and Steve are gonna go to the casino tomorrow, guys. Yeah, that's Christy Gonzalez, guys. That's her. Watch her interviews. Watch any of her interviews. That's the way she is. Or just watch any of her Facebook bullshit. It's like,
oh my god, I found a blood-stained jacket of my dead daughter.
Hey, tomorrow, guys, we're gonna be out in Texas. I'm gonna try my hand at roulette. Yeah, that's how it is with them. Weird, huh? Talk about big disconnect. Big disconnect. Yeah. Shit, guys, I lost my ring at the casino. Hey, if anybody that was in the Atlantic City the other night, if you found a gold ring, please turn it in because it was probably my ring. See? Yeah, it's Christy. Hey, welcome, sir. You know I'm right. Welcome, sir. Hey, go look at their shit. Welcome, sir, Equinox. Now, all of a sudden, we decided to create this foundation. Now we created this foundation in honor of Kaylee's name to help support DNA technologies going forward. All of a sudden, even though like we didn't need it in our case, but in other cases, I guess now and all same angle. So Stacy Chapin took that angle. She decided to partner with Othram Laboratories for some weird reason. Because I guess they were fired, which is interesting. So anyway, well, before that, the Chapins did set up a foundation before the gun clavas. Remember Ethan Smiles bullshit or whatever? I forget. Smiles or something. Smile for the camera. The kid stays in the picture.
Big goofy guy.
He's just a big goofy guy. Well, guys, as you could guess, I never got those $34 back. So, anyway, I'm going to take a quick break. We call Name That Suspect. Who is that suspect who said that? And Moscow didn't do anything with it. You know, the one with the knife in the house? Oh my God. Gato give me secrets. The Gato tells me, what if those post-mortem wounds, what if they were inflicted by Hunter Johnson? Gee, what if then? Remember, he's the only person that we know was in the house with a knife. So how do I know, or don't know, that Hunter Johnson, he wasn't the one that slit their throats after death? How do I know that? How would I know that? I had plenty of time in the house. I cleaned off the knife. I placed it down on the floor, and I don't even know if that's the same knife that I used. See? Just saying. Now we're playing in the mud here, but how do I know that it wasn't Hunter Johnson who inflicted the wounds after they were already deceased? Because he's the only one that we know that was in the house with a knife. How do I know he wasn't the one doing that? Moscow police, how do you know that he wasn't the one running around inflicting the post-mortem bullshit on them? You don't. You don't. You don't. Just because he says he didn't do anything doesn't mean nothing. He's the one that had a knife in that house. And guess what? There's no reason why you should have had a knife in that house anyway. If there was a good reason, perhaps you could swing it rationally. But he had no good reason to have a knife in that house, guys. He had no good reason for that. None. Denial is a bitch. But guess what? Mortensen spearheaded that as well. Don't forget that. Mortensen spearheaded that shit as well. That was spearheaded by her. Yeah. Don't forget that. All the roads lead back to her. All of them. All of them. The country roads, baby. And the black SUV bullshit. All lead back to her. Fuck yeah, they do. They fucking do. Yeah. It was Dylan Mortensen that told me to grab the knife, and so I did. I grabbed the knife. Yeah. She told me to come over, grab the knife from the kitchen, because we think there's still somebody in the house that may be upstairs. And so what we're led to believe is that Hunter Johnson complied, got the knife from the kitchen that Mortensen directed him to get, which she did, and then he proceeded to, he could have inflicted those wounds post-mortem. We don't know. He's the only one in the house with a knife. And that residue on that goddamn knife on the pong table, there's residue on that knife. And I've been trying to, when I look at the pictures of that knife on the pong table, I keep thinking there's this filmy substance. There's like this filmy substance on it from certain pictures. And I keep thinking to myself, what is that filmy substance on this fucking knife? And I'm thinking, what is that? And I'm thinking, then I'm like, what is that? Is that like leftover like soap? No, it's not soap. That's not soap. It's more like fat. To me, it's like, what it looks like is fat. Like it's a residue of fat almost. It's very interesting. Fat. Like fat. Like a film of fat. Interesting. It's cloudy. There's a cloudiness to it. It's interesting. I don't know what it is, but it's interesting. There's something on that knife that is interesting. I'm not talking about blood. I'm talking about a residue. There's like a residue on that fucking knife. It's like a residue of something. It looks milky. In some pictures, there's like this residue appears. Anyway, whatever. Just saying. Not that we haven't looked at this. Yeah, Hunter Johnson. I don't know. I have no idea what he was doing in that house with that knife, and neither does Moscow police. Dylan does. I guarantee Dylan Mortensen knows what he was doing in that house with that knife.
Okay.
Fuck yes, she does.
Brothers?
Yeah.
Let's get on with this shit. I'm getting irritated.
There was a couple people that looked at him like he was lazy.
Detective Lake.
But that was very few.
You're a pussy,
Okay.
Marine.
Do you know of any beefs within the fraternity?
Nope.
And not just within the house itself?
No beefs. No, everybody's cool.
Yeah.
Nah.
No, there was always people that me and Ethan would talk shit about just because they're, they're
Yeah.
obviously odd,
Like-
weird, or annoying.
Oh.
Or,
Oh yeah, like what?
the typical college humor type of thing, making fun of people behind their back. Me and
Oh,
Ethan
well,
kinda
that.
did that a little bit to like a couple people.
Oh, okay.
He didn't really have any beef. No beef. He never started any of that.
Uh-huh.
Can you tell me about some?
So you're just a jerk off.
Maybe that we're kind of within the circles.
Yeah.
You're a typical jerk off. You're a typical frat jerk off is what you are. Why don't you just say
He
that?
doesn't think we're weird because he asked me, he's like, hey, you think I'm weird or something? He's like, no.
Yes, you're weird.
So, but it
You're fucking gay. I don't know. I'm sorry, but
the C. It's really starts with the C.
is it the English vernacular?
Anything to do with it, but since you asked,
Yeah.
This is John. English vernacular.
Amen.
Hey, we're on our game tonight.
Like him because he's
We're on our game tonight. It's called crack. Hey, baby, it's called crack. Hey, Joseph Bar, did you know it's called crack? Wait, no stone on my member. Wait, memorabilia coins. Hey, Mrs. John, that gives me a good idea. I'm going to make memorabilia coins in my store. One for me, Tyrone, the greatest. One for MDs, also known as Slobodan Milosevic. I got to make one for Stanley, the twink. Maybe two versions. I got to make Stanley, the twink version. And then I guess real Stanley, not the twink. Maybe I got to make two coin versions of that. And then maybe Master Nature. But no, I don't want to make a coin of him. That would be really stupid of me. And he doesn't deserve a fucking coin either, by the way. He's a schmuck. Master Nature, we ain't making a fucking coin for you. I don't know. You're a jab ass is what you are. I ain't making a fuck. Now here, this is what you got going on, Mrs. John. I'm trying to pay attention to the chat, but I don't know what's going on. All I know is this. Sometimes I gotta get weird about shit here. Like this reminds me of a frat boy. This reminds me of
So seriously.
something to ponder. Yeah. Something to ponder. Oh, Memorial. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I know what you mean. I'm so sorry. It's a far cry from Taylor Swift, isn't it? Weird how the generations change and you get actual poets. One generation you get an actual poet. Another generation you get somebody who thinks they're a poet, but they're not. By any stretch of the imagination. Just like... And their lyrics... They write them in such a way where when they're singing their own lyric, they're out of breath because they use the wrong phrasing in their lyric, and that's why it sounds like they're out of breath before they even reach the last stanza. That's really poor lyric writing, by the way, guys. Yeah, there's a few of that going on with her. Where she writes lyrics, but the phrasing and the rhyming is off, and so by the time she's nearing the end of the lyric, it doesn't work because the rhyme is off, and then she's out of breath on top of it. That's really that's not a good. You don't know how to write that music. You're not Bob Dylan. That's for sure. Okay? Yeah, that maybe I just say that. You're not Bob Dylan. You're not Mrs. Zimmerman. You're not Zimmy. So, yeah. So, no. Yeah. The song, for instance, You Belong to Me. That is horribly written song. Listen to that song. The way she wrote the lyrics in that song, it's poor lyric writing. Poor. It's horrible. First of all, she's forcing, at certain parts in the song, she's forcing the lyrics out, not in rhyme to the rest of the song. She's forcing them out. They don't work in a stanza anymore. The stanza doesn't work anymore. Okay? Now she's off the syllables. And that's why it sounds like she's pushing the words out, and that's why sounds like she's out of breath. It's a horribly lyrically written song. Horrible. Trust me. It almost sounds like she takes a breath in the middle of a stanza. That's because it's a poorly written lyric. That's why it sounds like that. It doesn't flow. Just saying. But listen to that song. Listen to the phrasing, though. Listen to how she's doing her lyric. I'm saying, it's almost like you forget the music for a second. Imagine her like singing not on top of music. And telling you, it's horrible. It's horrible. Because that's not how you write a lyric. Unless you're getting into rap of some sort, but we're not talking rap here. You know? Or you're being really avant-garde, but that's not what she's doing. She's trying to write a typical pop song, a love pop song is what she's trying to write. And so the structure of it is, and the way she writes it is fucking retarded. Especially the lyric structure. Whatever. Just saying. But that's not why we're here. We're not talking about Bob Dylan or Taylor Swift. But we are. Hey, she's the one that called herself the English teacher. She called herself the English teacher, guys. Not me. Remember? She said she was the English teacher. That's a dumb thing to say when you can barely write fucking third grade lyrics to a goddamn love song. You're not an English teacher. But she referred to herself as an English teacher. So fuck you. Yeah. That's like saying, well, I'm the greatest English professor that ever walked the earth. I think you can ridicule me for that. Now, I am the greatest when it comes to being a psychic also. And looking at this case. I mean, I could say that. I am the greatest psychic. How are you going to refute me? That's the beauty of being a psychic, guys. You really can't get refuted. It's funny. You're funny, CB, and now everybody funny, CB. Everybody funny. You know, weird how that is. How is that you're funny and now everybody funny too? Now you funny. What do you mean Lana covered it in the beginning? What did she cover? What did she cover? What did she cover? What did Lana cover? What did she cover? Tell me about it. What did she cover? She probably did. She may have. What did she cover? Not saying Lana didn't cover it. What did she cover? No, anyway, there's a great series on here. I forget the fucking channel, but it does a great job of analyzing her live concerts and putting them through all kinds of tests in terms of to see if she's actually singing live or not. That's a great series if you didn't catch that. Yeah. Yeah. Go check that shit out if you believe she sings live. Go check that out. But anyway, whatever. It don't matter. That's not the point of this. And just because, listen, just because I pick a character out of mythology, like a female tragic character out of mythology, because I'm interested in that for like a week, just because I pick somebody out of mythology and read a few bits about what their mythology, doesn't mean I could write a song about it. It doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about though when it comes to her mythology. Yeah. I doubt she knows that much about it. It's more like picking somebody out of a book for like a week and being interested in their tragedy in terms of their myth and being like, oh, I'm going to write a song about that. But you have no idea who they are because you never studied Greek mythology in your life. You just happened upon her and liked the way she looked, maybe, in the pictures you saw of her. And that's what fascinated you about her. But you didn't read the mythology. You didn't invest the time in studying Greek mythology. Did you? No. So what? You're a fucking hack. Fuck you. I can pick out 12 tragic fucking females from mythology and try to write songs about them right now. There's dozens of them. Now, whatever. The point is, whatever. Whatever. Don't matter. We're not talking about this shit. Fuck you. The Hobbit. Don't look at me, Hobbit. Don't look at me, Hobbit. Don't look at me, Hobbit. What's the matter there? What's the matter there, Taro? I don't know. Hobbit looking at me. Shit. Hang on, guys. Hang on. Yeah, we're talking a little mythology. And wait a minute. Just wait a minute. Just bear with me. We're talking a little mythology now. Little mythology. Yeah. That's Althea, baby. This song is great. let's carry on. Carry on. Come on. No auto-tune here. Hey, no auto-tune. All right, let's carry on. No auto-tune. No auto-tune. Yep. Where are we at? No auto-tune. Where are we at? Yes. Althea. Althea. Right. Right. Quite right. I do like this version. But we'll get there. Yeah. Alright, where are we? What really happened? Alright, here we go. Oh, redacted. Sorry, good.
I'm sure I have it on the list.
Oh, Peter.
That's what came to mind.
Peter.
Just talking about it.
Okay. Anyone else just kind of like a creeper? You know,
Me?
lurking around here or there.
I'm a creeper.
I know fraternities. I know how it works and everything else.
I'm a creeper.
In school, I was working my ass off. And
Oh, here.
school and
Oh,
everything
here we
else.
go.
I was.
Okay, Detective Lake. Nobody cares.
But a lot of my buddies were.
I bet they
I
were.
mean, it's kind of interesting because, you know, I mean, it's tight circle, but yet there's always this kind of loner or two that
Loner.
are just
Odd.
right.
Yeah.
Anyone like that?
Awkward. Not really. That guy's a little awkward.
Who is?
That's all I can really think of.
Who's awkward?
Maybe not necessarily awkward. He's a douche.
Oh, he's a douche.
Literally.
Who's that?
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I'm asking, I'm picking your brain for a reason on these things. Anyone else that you can think of? I mean, again, just that kind of person that maybe pervs up on the girls.
Well,
or
forget
something,
about the douche.
Whether it be a formal or just, you know, a party or anything.
Actually, yeah. I don't think he has anything to do with it, but I have heard in the past he was saying weird shit to the girls. Specifically to the girls in that house. His name, what's his freaking name?
Slobodan
I
Milosevic.
meant to find this.
Jose Cruz.
Oh, I got it, yeah.
Hunter Johnson. Holden Schofield. The Schofield Kid. Who is that?
He was friends with all of them, though, so I don't think he has anything to do with it, but
Well, he would have everything to do with it.
I've heard people
Well,
say
you're an
he
idiot.
said some weird stuff to the girls.
This is why Bulbous Creations should not vote.
I mean,
Look, this is why Bulbous Creations should not vote. Listen to this.
he was friends with all of them, though, so I don't think he has anything to do with it, but
That would, yes. Well, He could have had everything to do with it if he knew everybody. Well, let me think about this, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Charlie. That would mean I'd spare 2 of them and kill 4 of them. Charlie, is anybody home, Charlie? Charlie, anybody home here in the Bucking Bulls? No, that means yes. If I know everybody, that makes it even worse. Yeah, because guess what? Well, I'm going to kill these people, and I'm going to not kill these people. I know everybody, idiot. You're an idiot. Yes, you are. That's your perfect suspect, moron. But anyway, we're talking Idaho. It's certainly much more logical than a lone wolf who doesn't know any of them at all, right? But in Idaho's logic, brain, the one person who doesn't know anybody is the one who did it. But this guy is telling you, whatever. Just saying, right? We have to swallow. We got to swallow what happened. We got to swallow reality and hope it turns out to something be different.
I mean, I've heard of him. I've heard people say that he said some weird stuff to the girl.
Like what? Like, I'm going to kill you.
Stuff as in, like, sexual shit.
I want to rip your tits off. I want to rip your titties off, baby. Hey, CB.
Myself, by the way.
The black guy did it. CB.
Anyone else?
Demetrius? Demetrius, CB. Demetrius did it, CB. And his goddamn white girlfriend. That fucking cracker. Yeah. Emma, what's her name? Emma Bailey. Fucking goddamn. Yeah. Well, I don't know why he's dating fucking white trash trailer park chicks anyway. Sounds like Idaho.
Weird and really annoying. One of the guys, his name is...
Well, I can go any way with you. I'm the greatest of all time. Don't you fucking forget. Don't you fucking forget.
Okay.
I know I said Emma Bailey.
That's all I got.
Okay.
That's all I got, baby. Ain't got no more.
Okay.
I don't think he has it. Yeah, I don't think any of these people have anything to do with it, but...
But you don't know that.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't.
Remember I talked about how, okay, there's...
At least you admit that.
100 people and 5 breaks
Yeah,
out, and we...
yeah.
A lot
If
of
anything,
times...
maybe some of these names could help you, too.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times,
Jack the Ripper.
We go out there and we triage, we talk to a bunch of people, and then we come back and we talk to them 2-3 more times. And sometimes, the same names get mentioned and things of that nature. It doesn't mean that they're guilty or
No,
anything else.
no.
Maybe we need to have
More one-on-one with them.
just
Right.
sit down and chat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, sure.
That's all, and it helps us out. I mean, because even though he any of these
Well,
may have nothing to do with it.
hey guys, hang on.
Maybe they
Let her pull this shit on you.
haven't, right? They recognize that loner that is always lurking beyond where you're.
Hey, hang on, guys. Sorry, guys. I know I keep interrupting, but as I watch this is what springs to my head. Okay, no, don't hate me because I'm beautiful, guys. All right, don't hate me because I'm not. Okay. Yeah, guys, please. CB can attest to this. Master Nature's not pretty, and but I'm pretty. I'm pretty. MD is pretty, and don't hate me because I'm beautiful, okay? But you can hate Master Nature all you want. Just don't hate me because I'm beautiful, okay? Yeah. That's why I changed my name, guys. To Slobodan Milosevic, guy. Because he's much more beautiful. And, well, he's Slovakian and shit. Oh, my God. I don't even know who I am anymore. Maisie has blown my mind apart. Oh my God. That is true, CB. He did give immunity. You're a smart cookie, you know that. Now, I'm not sure what kind of cookie you are. But you are some kind of cookie. Maybe you're a sugar cookie. Maybe you're a molasses cookie. Maybe you're a molasses cookie. I think that's more like it, baby. I think that's more like what's going on here. Hey, we're going to review.
All right. Moon the Loon. Sometimes you get a little long in the tooth.
Ay, ay, ay. Cruel God. Cruel God. Cruel God.
Such a cruel God. I say, no, Master Nature, listen to this, my God, my electric judge. I did not switch your computer on until 1974. That is when I switched your computer on, and I'm sorry. Think about that, my loves. I am the greatest of all time. I am because I am.
Hey, remember. Hey, I don't know. So, they say, your computer, the great computer, didn't switch on until 1974. That's when the great computer switched on. That's when the brain started memorizing stuff. I can't remember half of it, but this is when the computer switched on. But everything that happened before this, I was never there for. I could never see. Ever. Ever and ever and ever. Forever. Forever. Because this is when the computer switched on. Some computers switched on in 1950. Some 1846. Right? So on. 1733. That's when their computer switched on. But mine, to here. I missed all of this. I don't know any of this. It's a cruel God. I have a computer. However, it's always going to be obsolete. It's a cruel God. Cruel. You're a cruel God, aren't you? You are. You are. You think about it. Think about it. I got a cruel God. Every time a computer switches on, it becomes obsolete. It's like, I don't know, in a minute or so, or a second, or a millisecond, or whatever, a parsec. That's a cruel God. I have no memory. Before my computer switched on, I have no memory of anything that happened before me. It's a cruel God. But I have a computer for my brain. It's a computer. And every second a new computer is born, my computer becomes obsolete. In a sense, it does. That's a cruel God. Cruel. Think about it. And you know what? And you know what makes that even more so? Is when I have an older computer that talks to me from, I don't know, 12 years. They're an older model than me, but they're still communicating. And they say, hey, I remember I saw The Who in 1970 at the Isle of Wight. And I got this old model computer telling me something that they computed that I would never be able to compute, which is strange because I'm supposed to be the newer model. But guess what? Being the newer model computer doesn't make me better. It means the fucking cruel harp makes his computers backwards, which is weird when you think about it. Yeah. He makes his computers so that when he switches you on, you don't have any memory or experience or recollection from any time before that you're switched on. But you have a computer in your brain is the computer. That's a very yeah, Master Nature, let me take over, okay? Because you have no idea what you're talking about. But the smiley harp up here, he has a very strange sense of humor. Okay, very strange. And well, it's almost backwards, like, and you can't really say nothing about it, or like, well, then you have to listen to harp music again. It gets louder and louder and louder until, like, you want to rip your fucking spirit ears out. It's like torture. So you don't want to piss off the smiley harp. Yeah, because he has an ego too for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. But he has an ego. He shouldn't. Listen, the smiley harp should not have an ego at all. Anyway, just saying. But it does. Why does the harp have an ego? I don't know. But it does. I do not know. Why does the harp have an ego? It's a harp. It's a harp. Why would the harp have an ego? No, I don't know. Cruel harp. Anyway, think about that. Computers. When your brain switches on. What do you remember before that? Nothing. All those experiences the older computers had, you don't have. They're never going to have. And they're not going to have the experiences that you have. Nope. So on and so on. Strange. Strange. Very strange. Very strange. We are limited. Why? We're limited by time, I guess. We have these powerful contraptions in our bodies, but yet we're so limited, though. Why? Then what's the point of having this bulbous brain, right? What's the point of having this brain? But it's essentially almost completely useless in a weird way, right? It's almost useless in a sense. Very strange. Very strange. Very weird. Very strange. Well, I guess you have to read about it. I guess you just have to read about it. I guess that's the point. You're just going to have to read about it. And trust that somebody who was there is telling you exactly what was going on and is real. You have to trust that because you weren't there. We have a cruel heart because our memories suck. That's another cruel trick. Not only is our computers limited, but our memory banks are subject to a lot of fallacies. That's not good. That's not good at all. Weird. Crazy. Crazy little harp we got. He makes these computers, but they're so imperfect. Weird. Weird. I don't know. I don't know why that is.
Right.
I really
because
don't.
They themselves, you think about multiple circles, right? And here's your purview of what's going on, and because they aren't necessarily in that inner circle,
Where are we
they're
at?
out here. They not only, you see part of that circle, but you never see this outline.
No.
Of
course
maybe
not.
they are privy to that. And you never know.
Oh, sorry, guys.
So it can help.
Sorry. I went off on a dumbass tangent. But I thought it was a good tangent. But anyway, dumbass tangent. I forgot to tell you. I was going to show you what I was going to show you. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Maybe I shouldn't have changed my name, guys. Maybe Slobodan Milosevic is too much to handle. I don't know what's going on up here anymore. Maybe I should have kept it something simple, like, I don't know, Joe Blackman Rodrigo. I don't know, something like that. No. Something. Trying to figure out how to. Hang on. What the fuck is this? Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, Matt. Yeah, what do you want? Hey, welcome, Bertie Ferguson. How are you? How you doing, Bertie? Sorry. Oh, sorry, Bertie. Yeah, I gotta yell. Sorry. I'm not sure if I like you now. I know it, yo. All right. Death to disco.
Well, sir, we were going to the bingo parlor at the YMCA. Well, one thing led to another, and the instructions got all fouled up there, and we ended up... Shut up. Okay, sure.
Something like that, right? I think. All right. You just never know. All right, let's go back. I will try not to yell. I know, you're right. I do yell. You're right. It's not good. I do yell. It's annoying. You're right. But that's good feedback. See, that's good feedback. Thank you, love. That's good feedback. I do yell. It's annoying. Good feedback. See, I can take feedback. I can take feedback. I can take feedback, I think. Sometimes. Not all the time, just saying. Sometimes I can take feedback. Sometimes I can't. Just saying. Welcome, Creamy Rope. Welcome, Creamy Rope. Spatula treatment. I don't know what that is. Like I said, it could help you out. I know, we're getting there, Little more. Let's carry on, I know. Tendencies of pulling.
For this one, I remember that Ethan's the one that told me what he was saying, some of this shit stuff.
Okay.
Ethan had told me that the next day.
What was he saying?
Okay.
What kind of shit?
Who, from what, talking with
Who? Yeah.
Admits that Ethan shared a lot with him. They had done. But he said if there was anything that was dark, he would share with people.
Oh, yeah.
So, is there anything like that, any person out there that Ethan's just mentioned before, he's like, I don't like that guy, or, man, that guy creeps me out, or anything of that nature?
We both didn't like not because he's done anything bad to us.
Okay, why'd he creep you out?
Just because he's really, really awkward.
He's really awkward?
Curly hair, chubby-ish, kind of slender, chubby kind of build. Acne. Yeah.
He likes knives?
Popular with ladies?
No.
Hey, does he like knives? Hey, Joe Lake.
But I also... Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Where the fuck...
It looked like he never handled that.
Oh, here's what I was going to say. I was just going to say...
Oh, yeah, well...
Not really. That guy's a little awkward. But that's all I can really think of. Maybe not necessarily awkward, he's a douche.
He's a douchey.
Here's your purview of what's going on, and because
Oh, God.
the page for you.
No. She wouldn't, none. Because people kind of knew, oh, you don't mess with Ethan, because he was a huge dude. You don't want to mess with him, yeah.
Okay.
He told me what he was saying, some of this shit stuff.
Okay.
Ethan had told me that the next day.
Okay. What was he saying?
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
From what, talking with admits that Ethan shared a lot with him. They had done. But he said if there was anything that was dark, he would share with people.
Oh, yeah.
So, is there anything like that, any person out there that Ethan's just mentioned before, he's like, I don't like that guy, or, man, that guy creeps me out, or anything of that nature?
We both didn't like
We both didn't like this fucking
Not
idiot.
because he, not because,
He didn't do anything bad to
done
us.
anything bad to us or any of that.
No.
Just because
Huh?
really,
He was
really
awkward.
What does he look like?
Curly hair.
Goonie Google.
Kind of slender.
Like Bigfoot.
chubby kind of build.
Like Dylan Morrison.
Acne.
Okay.
Yeah.
So probably not real popular with ladies.
No. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I also wrote in here.
And?
Y'all wrote in here. You were saying.
And here's the question. All right? Joe Lake, being the professional that he is, remember, this is Joe Lake. Marine for 7 years, blah, blah, blah. How about this question, Joe Lake? Hey, are you listening? Do I have to dip my bick into the wax? Look, I'm dipping my bick into the wax, guys. This is electricity, but look, the candle don't want nothing to do with the pan. It pulls away from the, look, it don't want nothing to do with the pan. The candle want nothing to do with it. That's what, ooh, like you stabbing it. Anyway, thank you. But here's the question. This freako, the weirdo that you're talking about, did he look how much brighter that is when we dip our bick into the burning candle. See? But anyway, did he own any knives? How about that question? This freakazoid that you're talking about, you know, you don't like him and Ethan didn't like him, or you got bad vibes off him, whatever. Did he own any knives? Hey, Joe Lake. Listen, now listen. Joe Lake. See that? Look at that. Bam. Joe Lake. Did you ask our frat boy here, did this creeper, weirdo, whatever, did he own any knife? Did you ever see him with a knife? Do you know if this weirdo had knives? I mean, you could ask this a million different ways, right? You could ask this in 1 million ways. Okay, but it's never asked. This is what makes this so stupid, guys. It's ridiculous. This is December 5th. We still don't have a suspect, as far as what I'm telling you at least. We don't have a suspect. And we know, according to what we've been forced to hear, they all were stabbed to death by a big knife. So I'm not asking Ethan's best friend here if anybody, A, you found weird or just people, I don't know, harmful, and B, we don't, but here's the problem. We don't ask anything about knives or potential murder weapons, or we don't, at least at this point in the interview, we're not asking about that. I found that really strange. You know? Look, okay, so what they're right. Jesus Christ. Peter is identifying, right? A weirdo. He's a fucking weirdo. But our friend Joe Lake here doesn't say, well, hey, this guy that you're talking about who seems really like a weirdo, does he carry weapons with him? You know, hey, listen, we don't even have to ask about knives. We could just say this. Well, this weirdo, did he ever carry weapons with him? Did you ever see him with weapons? You ever see him walk into a frat party with, like a spiked chain or something? Did you ever see him with a weapon? Did he ever show you a knife? And then maybe get into knives. No questions about knives. I find that very interesting here. Right? Unless he brings it up later, we'll see. But at this point, we're not asking about knives at all. Knives. But yet, on some of these frat interviews, we are actually showing them a knife, and we're getting these frat boys' opinions on the particular knife that we're showing them. That was also in these interviews. Remember that. Don't forget that. When we were interviewing other fraternity members, okay, we were showing them a knife that we had in our possession, whether it was what we thought it was the murder weapon, or if this was a replica and we were using this as a prop to show these particular frat members that we have this knife. I don't think that's exactly it. But anyway, that's also a part of this case. Can't forget that. So anyway, the point of this is, I have not heard one question about a knife yet. Who would own a knife? These weirdos you're talking about. Do you know if they own any weapons? I haven't heard any of these questions yet, guys. We're still trying to find the perpetrators. Supposedly. So, I'm not hearing any questions about weapons. Your friends, do they carry any weapons? Now, he's probably going to lie to you. It doesn't matter. He's probably going to lie to you. He has lied already throughout these interviews. He's already lied. We already know that from the first 10 minutes that we talked to him. He already lied to you. We already know this. So he has lied a couple times throughout this interview. He has, absolutely. So, anyway, he lies the very first 5 minutes of his very first interview. From 5:05 to 10 something, he has lied to you. Within the first 5 minutes of his conversation with you, he already lied to you. He did. Whether you want to fucking believe me or not, he lied to you. Yes, he did. Remember, just remember, he doesn't know what Ethan Chapin was wearing that night or Xana, but he remembers them packing up to leave the Sigma Chi. He remembers them packing up and perhaps putting beer in some sort of carrier, but he couldn't identify if the carrier was a purse or a suit, or like a backpack or another large bag. He couldn't identify the carrier. He could identify that Ethan Chapin was perhaps taking his formal suit with him, but he doesn't remember what the two were wearing that evening at the party. Do you believe that? That's what he said. So, this is Peter the Pied Piper with the poor memory. Don't be sucked into this guy. He's already lied to you. Don't be fooled here. It doesn't matter. Yes, they're dumb and stupid, but they're also lying to you. He told you 2 different stories, Moscow police. He told you two different stories. Which one is correct? And let's see if Joe Lake here, what's interesting, let's see if Joe Lake here can clarify things for us in terms of why our Peter, our best friend in the whole entire universe, right? Why he's telling two different stories. Let's see if we get any clarification on that. Because he is. Do you think ISP clarifies? I highly doubt it. Nope. Nope. Hey, Mr. Joe Lake. Mr. Joe, hey, you can email me, baby. I don't care where the fuck you are. You can email me, Joe Lake. And here's the question I have for you, my friend. Yeah. I forgot it. Jeez. There's so many questions here, you idiot. There's so many questions. Now, he also did Dylan's 12:30 interview. Yeah. Sorry. I have to reform my question then. I forgot. He did Dylan's 12:30 interview. Yeah, I forgot. Joe Lake. Yeah, I forgot that. He did that one too. Thanks, Joe. I forgot you were the idiot on that one too. All right. Yeah. Sorry. I have to reformulate my question. Fucking whatever.
And if he had any, like, I don't know the way to put it, but he was telling me that it was really hard to date Xana, which that might be irrelevant right now. But the reason he said was because she was really also had a super bubbly personality, which was really attractive, and guys flocked to her even though she had a boyfriend. And being Xana, she wouldn't entertain it, but just the attention she got from it would get Ethan jealous.
Okay.
But I don't. Yeah.
No, that's important to know.
Yeah.
I mean, by all accounts, they had a great relationship.
Yeah.
And I can see that. She's kind of fun and gregarious, just like he is.
Yeah.
So it'd be safe to say that Xana had other admirers, but she never allowed those to.
Yeah, exactly.
Any of those jump to the front of the page for you?
No. She wouldn't. Yeah, none. Because people kind of knew, oh, you don't mess with Ethan, because he was a huge dude. You don't want to mess with him, yeah.
Okay.
He's like 6'4". Big old dude.
Big old dude. Yeah, even though he's 20.
So it'd be safe to say Xana had other admirers, but she belonged with Ethan.
Yeah.
Okay.
She never. Yeah.
Never acted on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're being cheated on.
Some of his habits, like Xbox, football.
You're being cheated on.
All sports, partying.
What about that?
Worked a lot with.
You're being cheated on.
Sounds like kind of all-American kid these days, right? I mean,
All-American kid
do you
these
play
days.
Xbox?
No. I play a little bit of PlayStation, but it's not even my PlayStation. It's my roommates, and then I play on my. But I don't play a whole lot.
Good. Yeah, melt your brain.
Yeah.
You need those for
Yeah.
being a future titan of business.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, that's Idaho thinking there. Anyway. Jesus. Yeah, sure. She never acted on it. But then we get, well, you're being cheated on. Did Did Moscow ever, Idaho State Police ever figure that out? No. What is that? Who is that? Who's being cheated on? No. Tighten of business. Oh my God. I hope not. Hmm. Okay. Oh my God. Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. What is this? What is this?
Like local?
Yeah. I like play Rocket League.
I don't even know what that is.
Huh?
I don't even know what that is.
I've watched people play it before, but I've never played it. It's just like you kick a ball with a car, or you hit a ball with a car and try to make it. It's like soccer with a car or something. Yeah. It's kind of, it seems stupid, but whatever.
Um,
Yeah.
any recent
That sounds
positive
stupid.
or negative changes? I was always happy.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't know.
That it's nothing. Literally nothing.
Literally nothing.
Significant events prior to his death? Have none.
Yeah.
You and Zana still getting along well?
Just that what I just what I told you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Was there any one person more so than another that he would be jealous of?
No.
That maybe was showing,
Yeah. No.
attention towards Zana.
She wouldn't let that happen either. She wouldn't, like, if somebody was starting to get touchy-feely with her, she would back off, like, get away from me type of deal. But, yeah, no, he never said anything to me about being more uncomfortable with one dude towards her than another guy, like.
Okay.
And that was the first time that night, the night they got killed, that night was the first time that he had mentioned to me that it was hard dating her. So.
When did he mention that?
When we were at the formal, we went to formal for Kappa Alpha Theta that night. He went with his sister, me, and I went with another gal.
Huh. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. That's interesting. Right? That would coincide with you're being cheated on. That actually would coincide with that. Wouldn't it? Right. So Ethan got these texts. We know this, right? He got these texts. You're being cheated on. He got 2 of these texts. One happened Friday night. The other happened Saturday night. 2. Same person, right? You're being cheated on. You're being cheated on. He got 2 of those texts. And then this character, Peter, he's saying, it's odd that that night that he gets killed, he mentions to me how hard it is to be dating Xana. That's interesting. I think that's an interesting thing to put together. Man, it's really hard dating Xana, And it just happens to coincide with these text messages that says I'm being cheated on. I don't know. Interesting. Maybe. Now, that doesn't mean Xana was cheating. It just is interesting timing. Maybe this bitch, whoever this was trying to stir up trouble. Who knows? But things like that, again, things are not rosy. Things are not, we're not in the fucking promised land here. So the fact that problems get downplayed here. I don't know. Well, you're going to go to the source. Well, obviously. Whoever texted those messages to Ethan saying you're being cheated on, you're going to go to that source and try to interview them and be like, what's going on? What was going on here? Who was cheating on who? Well, of course you're going to try to interview that person. I would hope to God that you would try to interview that person who made those text messages to Ethan that says you're being cheated on. Hey guys, did Moscow police ever interview that person? Did they? Do you know? Does anybody? Did they? Did Moscow police ever interview whoever that was that texted Ethan, you're being cheated on, my friend? Who is that person? Did they ever interview that person? Did they? I don't know. Actually, I don't. Maybe. I can't think of it. Did they? Did they ever follow up with that one? Did they? Did they ever follow up with that one? Hey, Joe Lake, did you ever follow up with that one? No, you didn't, did you? Little G, I gave you the Holy Grail, Joe Lake. And guess what? You didn't do anything with it. And nor did Moscow Police Department, as a matter of fact. You cocksuckers. Whatever you were doing when your investigation. Yeah. You had little G you didn't do anything with. I can't imagine you tracked down some fucking sorority bitch and said, hey, what did you mean by, hey, Ethan, you're being cheated on? I doubt you tracked that bitch down, did you? Joe Lake, because you're so fucking thorough. Yeah, did he? Did they? Did ISP, did they vet that out? Did they vet that out? Did they? Yeah, I don't either. So Joe Lake, and you have the goal to say that you interviewed that they interviewed 1,000 people. Yeah, you couldn't even interview 100 people. That's how pathetic this was. Let alone 1,000 people. That would have been disaster. I mean, Jesus. I mean, you think I'm thinking in your 50 interviews, this was a complete and utter disaster to begin with. Let alone 1,000 interviews. I mean, we're not even talking 50 here that are atrocious. Let alone 1,000 that you may have done. You fucking morons out there in Idaho. You can't even compute. I mean, seriously, I don't know what your computers are. They're like definitely made in Tijuana, baby. Sorry, but I'm sorry. The Palouse River made your computer chips. The Palouse River. You inbreds. Anyway, I love you. Just saying. Sometimes we don't know where they're going to be manufactured. Some people are lucky. They get manufactured in fucking like in Greece somewhere. I don't know. Sometimes, they're manufactured in fucking what's the worst place we can think of? Well, Jamaica. No, I'm kidding. No, excuse me. No. Haiti. No. Oakland, California. Sometimes that's where they're manufactured. No, I'm sorry. Fuck you, Massanetra. Oh, well, your Oakland does suck. I'm just saying. I would agree with that. No. See? Anyway. But you're still a jab-ass turkey. You know that. All right. Little Robin, if he wants to. Oh, my God. 19th, baby. June 19th. Now we get into bootleg territory now. 1907. The Houses of the Holy. Alright? Anyway, 1907, part 5. Houses of the Holy. Alright, baby. That's right. Now you forgot. I don't even know what happened to part 4. But anyway, room. Anyway. Yeah, Houses of the Holy.
And that was the first time that night, the night they got killed.
Yeah, what about it?
The first time that he had mentioned to me that it was hard dating her.
It was hard dating Xana.
When did you mention that?
When we were at the formal.
We were at the
We
formal.
went to that formal.
With Maisie.
Kappa Alpha Theta.
Right,
His
Maisie.
sister.
And Hunter Johnson. Hunter Chapin, sorry. Right. Maisie. Come back to me.
How did you take his comment?
I love you, dog.
You know him really well. Kind of how he was projecting that comment. How did you take it?
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I grabbed him aside, took him outside, and I was like, okay, let's
I
go out
shook him.
and talk about it.
Where's my
We
$34?
talked about it. He kind of just elaborated on it. Because at first he
You
said...
shook him. You shook him. You shook me all night
I
long.
was like, what do you mean? And then we kind of went outside and talked about it, and he told me about how, like, she is always, like, surrounded by guys because of her personality.
That's right.
He's,
Oh.
I guess he was a jealous...
Sounds a little more serious than before. Sounds a little more serious,
was
doesn't it?
short. We were outside for a short time, and then we went back inside.
Uh-huh. Then what? Then what? Huh? Uh-huh. So, hey. So this was a little bit more serious than just, hey, it's really hard dating Xana. No, we actually had to go outside and have a discussion about it outside here. And then he told me more about what's going on with Xana. See? That's what happens here. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. And so fuck you, Joe Lake. Yeah. Fuck you. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you that. Yeah, go back to the Marines.
I guess he was
They need you right now. Because you like law and order. Yeah. Join the chaos in the circus. You idiot. You probably would because you're a moron. Yeah. I'm the greatest. By the way. Go ahead. Joe Lake. Go ahead. What are we talking about? What are we doing?
We were outside for a short time.
We were a short time? Oh, wait.
We kind of went outside and talked about it.
We talked about it.
Like,
she's always surrounded by guys.
Surrounded by dudes
Fuck.
because of her personality, and I guess he was a jealous individual, which I didn't catch that. But yeah, we were outside for a short time, and then we went back inside.
He was a jealous individual.
But he didn't say one person or another.
Uh-huh. And then what? Welcome, satire. Then what, Joe Lake? How are you going to follow it up? What are you going to ask? So here, while he's not sure what he's doing, I mean, he just told you something interesting, didn't he? This character? He told you something interesting. Right? We had a conversation outside about Xana and Ethan. Ethan's telling me, blah, blah, blah. Always surrounded by guys. It's hard being with her. I'm jealous. Stuff like that. And Joe Lake, he doesn't know how to respond to that. Well, hey, let's tie it back to the murders. Hey, Joe Lake, you gotta tie it back to the murders. Like, what are you doing here? We're asking about the murders, right? Right. They were slaughtered, right? They were stabbed, whatever. You gotta tie it back to the crime. Like, Well, tell me about these people that you thought. Tell me about, did they have any weapons? Did anybody have any knives? Did anybody own any knives? That was the murder weapon used. No knives. No stalkers. No. Joe Lake. Come on. What are you going to ask him? Okay, let's go.
Other than that, sounds like.
Other than that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Risky behaviors.
He's going down the questionnaire, guys. He's going down the questionnaire, guys. That's what he's doing. Victimology questionnaire.
What about poly use? And what poly use is like combining, whether it be a prescribed medication with alcohol,
Moroccan moon dust with
maybe an illicit
with grease lightning.
narcotic or something like that with alcohol. Were they into that?
Moroccan moon dust with grease lightning.
He just, he took
That's
some
right,
Adderall
baby.
and Adderall that night.
Why do you think that?
He said he would take Adderall because he needed energy.
Adderall, baby. Attaboy.
Take Adderall.
Not every time he drinks, but I mean.
Apple cinnamon. Apple cinnamon.
He takes it a good
He
amount.
takes them for energy.
Yeah.
Is he prescribed those?
No.
Where's he get them from?
Xena.
Anyone, people, I don't even know.
Xena.
People that he
Get some from Xena. Where do you think he gets them from?
So even though it's a prescription med, there's kind of this
Yes, abuse.
way to get them.
Yes, addiction. Right.
Okay, but it wasn't
I'm not even
prescribed.
sure who it was. No, he doesn't have a prescription
Xana does, though. And you would know that.
for anything, honestly. I don't think he does.
Well, now he knows his medical history. Sure.
I could be wrong, but I don't think
Yeah,
he
I'm
does.
pretty sure.
I'm almost positive he doesn't have a prescription for that.
But Xana does.
His daily schedule, he'd get up, breakfast, go to class, do homework, study for
Do
quizzes.
do Adderall.
Usually
Drink.
would come over, just hang out, watch movies, play Xbox.
Sing country
nearly every
songs.
day. That's what I hear, is you two are pretty insane,
Jack each other off.
pretty tight.
Ha!
When,
Oh my God, Master Nature.
Anything.
You never know. Veto a fag.
What the plan was for the rest of the day, what we're gonna do tomorrow.
Veto a
How school's
fag.
going.
Veto a fang. Oh my God. Apple
Girls.
cinnamon.
Talked about girls a lot.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, just typical boy stuff.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
but then, oh my God. But then this shit happened. But then here I was. Now listen to me, God. We have to go. I have to go. I have to do a late show, though. But look, I'm sitting around with my pals at the fire. No. No, we're not doing it. 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 Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. You know I love you. Hang on, we take a quick break. We really have to. Well, it's still light out, so that's good. It's still light out, so that's good. All right, we'll leave it off with Mr. Pizza. Nothing wrong with that. Where are we at with him? We are at, I don't know, where are we with him? 36. Oh, jeez, how much more of this fucking prick?
Would you say that the focus
Jeez.
was more on what you're going to do tomorrow, what you're doing today, in other words, yet to happen today, or was it what was in the past.
I have no idea. I have no idea what you just asked me.
Talked about the past, we'd mainly just be talking about like good memories, like oh last weekend was so fun, we should do that again.
Okay. So you're more looking forward to future events than dwelling on past events or recapping
100%.
positives. Okay. Let's talk about some of the girls.
Oh, great. Let's talk about them.
There's some of Zena's roommates, very attractive. You ever hook up with any of those girls?
Oh. Possibly. Huh? Well, now that's all redacted. Maybe.
You ever try with any of the others? Okay.
No, I always thought Maddie was really pretty, but I never like tried anything with her because she had that boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh, she had that
Who's your
boyfriend.
I think his name's James, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know him at all?
No, I've never met him.
Okay.
Just seen pictures of him.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he graduated last year. I think, right? I don't know.
I don't know either. Did he?
It's hard for me to add information.
Yeah.
He's trying to snooker you in, my friend Joe Lake. This guy's a manipulator. You understand? This one manipulates. Hey, Joe Lake, did you catch on to that? This one likes to manipulate. And you totally fucking missed it, Joe Lake. Because you're trying to be buddy-buddy with this guy. This guy's a manipulator. Hey, Joe Lake, you didn't even know that, did you? He's trying to get you to tell him shit. And guess what? This is all fucking redacted. And it's still going on. Yeah, this one is not as dumb as he fucking looks. But Joe Lake, being the idiot that he is, didn't realize this guy.
I was friends with Ethan before he and Xana started becoming a thing. But
yeah.
I mean, it didn't hurt. That's for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did Ethan know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did hurt? What are you talking about? See, now we're redacting again. Huh?
And this was way prior to them dating.
So what'd you do? Okay, so what's going on? So something was going on prior to them dating, according to this schmuck. Idaho State Police, well, they're not going to let you hear that, because they blocked that out. So we don't know what the relationship status was going. We don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking whatever. Moscow. Cox. I'm sorry, well, this is Idaho State. This is Joe Lake. Cocksucker. Well, I have no idea what they're talking about. Yeah? No. It's going on and on and on. On and on. Fucking redacted and redacted and redacted.
I haven't talked. I'm not super close with Dylan.
Okay.
You're not super close with Dylan.
I didn't talk at Xana's funeral this last weekend. I didn't really talk to her though.
You didn't talk to Dylan?
Just a little bit, and she's pretty rough shape.
Yeah, we're gonna bring in someone to help her out.
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, okay.
She's in rough shape.
Madison's good looking, but you never.
Yeah, I never pursued anything because she had a boyfriend.
And then what about Kaylee?
I didn't think she was attractive, so I never went for her.
Wow, alright.
Just not my type.
Oh, just not your type. Alright.
I mean, they're on social media a lot.
Yeah.
Kaylee was never my
Matter of fact,
type.
one of the analysts working on my team
Just not my girl.
Looks at him, and that's her job as an analyst, is to kind of decipher a bunch of things. And she's like, they were really close to being social media influencers, just because of their following groups and other things of that nature. You know, their charisma through the lens of a camera, that way. Did you recognize that, or did anyone else recognize that? You know, they had that ability.
I just noticed that their Instagram accounts are just typical sorority girl Instagram accounts. They have a bunch of followers, and they do up their photos to make them look really good and post them, and they're all about the likes and comments and all that stuff, but I didn't really think anything past that.
Modern. I mean, I've got a daughter in the same age group, so yeah, I get it. Okay. Who was Ethan seeing before he and Xana got together?
He wasn't in a relationship with anyone prior to my knowledge, but he had hooked up with a couple girls. I don't even know their names though, but I know he had hooked up with a couple of different gals before, but it was way prior.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ugh.
Okay.
And who are they? You ever talk to them? No.
Xana, his girlfriend.
The same.
for
Whatever.
months.
Yeah.
And then,
Why not?
Me and Xana were still really good friends after
Yeah.
that all. We just kind of got past that whole thing and kind of realized we're not little kids anymore. We don't have to be all awkward around each other. So we just we're really good friends and we're staying pretty close.
good for you.
So they did hook up, right? So they did hook up. You're right, guys.
Whatever.
No.
Boating or anything of that nature.
No. I
So
don't live close. So
he was with her?
during the summer when you do all that boating activities and stuff,
He was with her.
Yeah.
You're right, guys. Huh. Just saying.
I was just going over your statement about, what Ethan had to say.
Good.
I don't think we need to cover that again.
Nah, we'd have to cover what the victim said again. Forget that. Okay. Good job, Joe Lake. Yeah. Whatever. Idiots. You're an idiot.
That's a really interesting
You're an idiot.
statement. Describe how Ethan interacts with strangers. Said
He's a big, goofy guy.
Was his friend.
yeah.
Yeah, he's a big, goofy guy.
Yeah.
Unless you, again, if he owed you money.
No, not currently. He just worked in the summertime. Saved up for that semester's worth or that year's worth of groceries and stuff.
Do you know what kind of business his dad runs?
Yeah,
Yeah, his dad, what does his dad do?
yeah. Sounds like it.
Oh.
And then he worked as a waiter too. I think I put that in there somewhere. He worked as a waiter during the summer.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Victimology. Did you have anything to do with killing your friend?
A couple of girls
No.
at WSU.
Yeah, I don't know their names, but I saw them around last year a couple of times, and they said that they knew each other from childhood friendships and stuff. But it was mainly hanging out with them because of family friends. I don't know. Ethan was never interested in them, but that's the only thing I can think of for that aspect or that question.
Good.
For
You ever
Heather.
meet Xana's sister?
Yeah, I had met her a couple times before.
What'd you think of her?
No idea. She was a real idiot. No, I don't know. She was great. Why are we redacting that? I thought she was super hot and super smart. I guess we can't say that. We gotta redact it. What the fuck? What'd you think of Xana's sister? Well, she was a real pain in the ass. Yeah, she's like Little House on the Prairie kind of shit with that bitch. Okay? Good.
Cell phone use. He's always on his phone.
Yeah.
Especially Snapchat. providers.
We know how to fill in the gaps, don't we?
Social media apps,
Jeez.
Snapchat, Instagram.
Stupid bitch.
Um,
Stupid bitch.
always with his girlfriend, surrounded by friends. Occasionally at the Mad Creek.
I'd go with him a few times to Mad Creek.
Decent food.
No, I don't like the food. I just go with him because he didn't want to go alone. Just because he's a
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hated the food.
What you saying?
It's okay.
Ethan was a little codependent.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. I mean, yeah, you could say that.
I mean, very few people like being alone
No,
in the
I don't
first
like
place.
being alone either, yeah.
Right, right. It's always more fun when you have friends. with you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Good. When you say the door went closed all the way, you're talking about the first level door?
Yeah, first level door. The one with the code on it.
Did you know the code?
Yeah.
Sounds like everyone knew the code.
Ethan actually, I have it saved in his Snapchat. The code.
How many people do you think had the code? Just
50?
Guess.
If I'm gonna guess, I'd say like 20.
Okay, 20. Sorry, 20 or 30.
For legitimate reasons.
Yeah, to get in, like friends of them to be able to get in, so they don't have to call them every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like all 50 of them?
People that lived in the house.
Current situation number 2 is...
Yeah, that's a problem.
And your bond was inseparable.
That's a problem.
How are you doing?
You think Brian Koberger had the code to the house? Doubtful. I think we would have found that somewhere in evidence in some fashion. Maybe not. But Koberger didn't have to go to the house. He just happened to luck his way into the back door. That's all. He didn't have to go in the front door, guys. That's where the code was. Of course. And somehow he knew that.
Time heals.
Yeah.
Sure.
Especially traumatic events and those positive events.
He knew there was a code in the front door.
Take more form or more hold in our memory banks. So.
And seeing his parents this last weekend
Right.
was really huge.
The Chapin?
Liked that a lot. Seeing his parents and talking to them about it, and it's good to see them all. I feel better now than I did before I saw them. So that's good.
Gotcha.
That's
I'm glad you're able to kind of work through it. You're a strong kid anyway. I mean, I can tell that you got a good head on your shoulders and whatnot. So
thank you.
If you run into any issues, you have my contact. I can get you in contact with a victim specialist where they can help you out a little bit, counselor or something like that.
Yeah.
Even if you don't want to see a counselor, sometimes it's not bad just to go and hear their spiel about grief and other things of that nature, and sometimes it just helps coping. Okay. So I'll leave that up to you. If that's something you want to do, just get in touch with me and I'll get you in contact with them. Okay.
Okay.
5 things that could have led to Ethan's death. Maybe an altercation.
Those are all really skeptical, though. I mean, I didn't know what to put. I'm just trying to maybe think of something to help you, but maybe an altercation, because I saw him. I was with he and Xana up until about 1:20 that night.
Okay. Where were you guys at?
At the Sigma Chi.
And then
I think they went back to their house. I'm not sure. Because I left. I left Sigma Chi and went to AGR, and they didn't go with me.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Why not? Why not? Why didn't they come with you?
AGR.
Yeah, but they're our neighbor for County.
Right. Why didn't they come with you?
Where did they go?
Yeah.
Because their house is more like an agricultural type fraternity, and I have a lot of friends in there.
Right.
A lot of them are, so I get along with them pretty well, and Ethan really wasn't, and Xana wasn't either, so they kind of really didn't fit into that environment. Yeah.
Okay.
You have good parties at AGR?
It's not necessarily good parties. They just like hanging out with the dudes, listening to country music with them. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good time.
Yeah.
Good time. The door might have been cracked. Do you think that, I mean, the door has probably been left open before.
Oh yeah.
Why the door being cracked?
Why do I think that? Because I've walked in there to go hang out with them before, or hang out. There's been a party there, and
You all right there,
go in
Joe?
and the door's cracked. Like I won't have to put the code in it. I can literally just push it open. That's why I think maybe that might be why.
Okay. An opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay. The sliding door by the kitchen could have been left unlocked. Was that commonly left unlocked?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know if they locked it at night or not. I'm assuming they do. I mean, if you're drunk, that probably is one of the last things you're going to think about is locking your sliding door. So I would assume it was unlocked.
Okay.
I mean, when
You didn't list a number 5.
no, I couldn't think of anything. Because it just doesn't make any goddamn sense. I don't know.
Would you say everyone in the house was well liked?
Yeah, really well liked.
Who was not well liked in the house? Not just the victims, the survivors.
All right, guys.
No one. There was no one that wasn't unliked.
All right, guys. Anyway, we'll leave it right there, okay? We'll pick it up later. I love yous. That's how we're going to go out, all right? I love you. Right there. Right there, yeah.